Hi everyone, welcome to the Football Show podcast. I'm Prince and I'm here with
David.
And Nana.
So hi everyone, it's been a while, it's been a minute, but we are back, fully back. And we are going straight to it, like the preview of the matches of the weekend. This is week 2 of the season already. Pre-season was week 3. Wow, this is week 3. So fast.
Yeah.
I don't want to even remember week 2 for me because week 2 was week 2 was, yeah, it was bad. It was bad. But yeah, so week 2, should we talk? Let's talk a little about what happened week 2, yeah, and we just go into what's going to happen this weekend. So I'd like to start with Chelsea.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys. That's what happened.
I have to start with Chelsea.
That was direct.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
You're sounding like Chelsea fans now.
Yeah.
Proud ones.
Straight Chelsea fans, Charlie.
So first, 6-2, right?
Yeah.
And prior to the match, I was hoping for a 0-0-7 for Pedro Neto and another 0-0-7 for Joao Felix because this is actually his second time in Chelsea. But I was hoping for that. But an assist by Pedro Neto and a goal by Joao Felix.
Netflix.
So to you, how did you see the game? Like, were you really happy with... I know sometimes the scorelines could be deceiving. You could win 6 or you could win 7. And if you don't watch the game, you might think you were awesome, you were fantastic, but you just probably converted your chances, I know. But what was your take on the game?
All right, yeah. So with the Chelsea Wolves game, honestly, before the match, I was hoping for at least a draw because we know that
You were hoping
for a draw because it was Wolves.
Okay.
This is a team that scored us 4-1 or 4-2 at Stamford Bridge last season. This guy is hat-trick, Kuna. The one that scored their first goal. Matheus Cunha. So I was hoping for at least a draw. And then their stadium, Molino Park, it's been a very difficult stadium for Chelsea over 3 or 4 years. So I was at least hoping for a draw so that we'll just come out and then our next match against Palace, we'll do our best. But so the first half, it was at least what I was hoping for because it was more of an end-to-end game. Each one had a few chances. They took a few chances. That was 2-2. Then second half came. And then, funny enough, per my reports, second half, when Maresca entered the room, he just said one thing. The transfer window is still open. That was the only thing he told them.
I'm not sure. I doubt he said that.
That was the only thing.
So I literally saying the boys played out of fear.
He just told them that, there's still a chance for these guys to be sold. Be serious, that was on a very lighter note. But then they came out of there. And this one thing about Maresca that I've enjoyed since the preseason, once you're making a mistake, it's either he allows you to make the mistake, because it was preseason, so he allows you to make the mistake. Then after that, he will actually correct you, come to the media. He's not afraid of the media. If you've noticed Maresca, he's not afraid to tell the media what he thinks, how he feels. Mm-hmm. So he tells the media whatever he wants to tell them, tells you whatever he wants to tell you. If you notice, our first half, Mudryk was very poor. Even take-ons was difficult for him to do.
But when you say first half, Mudryk was very poor, I'm tempted to ask you, when was he good? When has he ever been good?
You see, before coming to Chelsea, this is a player that Arsenal was ready to pay 80 million for. Yeah. That's unlike Arsenal. To pay 80 million for a player, that means it was actually very good. But then coming to Chelsea has been poor. Then the first half, he was very poor. We all felt the Chelsea that we've known over the years, he will still come back in the second half, play at least 20 minutes, then he'll be sold off. But he went back and didn't come back to the pitch. Yeah. We were coming there, we saw Neto on the pitch. That's a coach. Yeah. You are okay. We are all players. Sometimes you don't have your day, and no, this is not your day. Go back to the bench.
Had this day. Please, let's just.
Yes, like I said, what I telling me. Yes.
When
last season against it was Tottenham. No, there was one match last season.
You see, when it's so easy for you to say there was one match, it means it's not someone you are really expecting that much for. But I feel like when it comes to Maresca and the way he's handling
The press and
the press and a lot of the players. It's so easy for the press to forget that these are players. I'm referring to like some coaches, because when some coaches come and they talk about some certain players, all of a sudden the press is all over the coach throwing the player under the bus. But with Maresca, it seems like everyone is like, okay, let's just give him the free spirit. Maybe it's because of the player. They feel like he's not good enough, so there's no point trying to defend him. But I feel like that was a really good game by Chelsea. It was well played.
It was a really good second half.
A good second half, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Second half. But if you watch the first half, it wasn't that good as the scoreline.
Okay.
Exactly. But it was a very good second half. So we just hope that we can go on and then continue this second half performance, so that at least we can continue this performance. That's the only thing that we need. We need consistency.
Yeah, but we'll go into the game that is going to happen this weekend. But let's just move to City Ipswich. that was one hell of a game. I believe Ipswich started very well. They started very well with their goal, because, well, to me, I felt like you don't score against the champions. Like, it's Man City. You don't get an early goal against them. Your best hope of winning a game against them is scoring a late goal. And with that, it's not even certain, because you could score and they would score again. But Ipswich started the game with a goal, and we all know how it turned out, with the robot scoring a hat-trick. Well, David, what's your take on the game?
Erling Haaland. That's all.
That was so easy.
Oh yeah, very easy. But you see, the thing is, personally, I'm not really a big fan of KDB. I mean, no matter what you say, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I hate him.
It's just hatred, right?
I hate him. Don't get me wrong.
Who is KDB?
He's good.
His crosses and he likes crosses and inshallah.
Oh yeah, he's a very good footballer. He can see passes others don't and all that shit. But he makes the team work. Without him, some of the goals Haaland wouldn't have gotten them.
Yeah,
it's just as simple as that. So, I mean, yeah, but still Haaland. I mean, KDB, yeah.
Okay, so from week 2, I could see that like the league table is gonna be like last season, or because where we had Man City and Arsenal tugging it out for the league title. But Chelsea is also a very good prospect, because I believe the Chelsea team is more like, would I use the dark horses? Or like a wild card. A wild card. Let me use a wild card rather. I believe the wild card. The wild card might be the right. Yeah, because you might because people can have a bad season and all of a sudden you're having a great season and you're winning the league.
You mean wild card for
winning the league?
Wow.
You can.
As a fan, I'm not that hopeful.
It's very possible. Honestly, it's very possible.
I'm not that hopeful.
You don't have to be hopeful, but that's the whole idea of a wild card. One
what I know or what I feel like wild card is, we are just entertainers, that's all. Because we would give you the games.
Are you calling yourself the joke?
Oh yeah, we are. At this point, we still are.
Yeah.
Irrespective of the last week's game, we still are. Don't let it fool you. Probably against Crystal Palace next week, that we go chop 3 now. Easy. We go fit chop 3.
I didn't tell you, know what happened. Easy.
No, I don't think that'll happen.
I mean, but you never know. But again, Chelsea is Chelsea.
No, you know.
Me, as a club I love.
Yeah.
Aside the fact that I love the Charlie.
Yeah. But we can't end up without talking about Liverpool and a slot.
And United.
United obviously. Thank you. Liverpool. They've won their first 2 matches, and from their first game, I think they were not impressive, but they just won. And I think sometimes that's what you need to win titles.
Exactly.
You just know how to win. You don't have to be impressive. You don't have to be nice. It doesn't have to be sweet. It doesn't have to be pleasing. Get your 3 points, off you go. And I feel like that's what they are doing so far.
Don't be an ass now.
Don't
be an ass now.
In terms of what entertaining. And I feel like they've done that so far. Or what do you think? Does the team, Liverpool, seem like a team that could win the league?
No.
Okay.
No, they don't. Because I honestly feel this. I feel this kind of football that they are playing, it will give you the win against the small sides.
Okay.
It will. But then when they meet the big boys, the top six, by which I mean Chelsea, Tottenham, City, and even Chelsea United, they might have the win. But then when they meet the Arsenals and then the Cities, you won't be so lucky. If you watch the game against Brentford, it was more of we just sit back, soak the pressure,
and
give it exactly. But then you won't get that match against City, against Arsenal. Because Arsenal of this season are also playing that same football.
Yeah, the counter.
They won't come out. They also sit back. So now it will be more of either a game of two halves or a game of just some fine margins.
Yeah, fine margins.
So
chances.
You can easily lose such matches. But against the small boys and all, they will have their points. And then of course they will lose some matches. But then if you want to win a league in EPL, you have to be better than Man City.
Yeah.
That's the standard right now.
Yeah.
And then so far, I don't see Liverpool being better than Man City. So I don't think they can win the league.
Even I feel like we are talking about Arsenal, and I believe their game against Aston Villa might actually be deceptive. They did win, but you could see Aston Villa created some very good chances they could have actually scored. And the game would have just been it would have just been a different ball game entirely. They would have probably lost their second match, and everyone would be like, I think Man City is going for is winning the league the fifth times.
Before Arsenal scored the fifth.
Exactly.
It would have been 2-0.
Yeah.
This guy, Oli Watkins.
Oli Watkins had there was one he just gave
the rebound.
Raya, like that was so like sometimes the score lines might be deceptive and we might think, but again it boils down to taking your chances, the fine margins. And that would take me to United because the fine margins you're laughing for it. We have had issues with the fine margins and not converted chances because a lot of the games we even win, you could see that we waste a lot of chances. I'm not talking about the kind of one Jackson has been spoiling for you guys, but we spoil a lot of chances and there's these fine margins because against Brentford we could have been 2-1 ahead. Against Brighton, we could have been 2-1 ahead with the Garnacho offside cheating. Yeah, and the game would have been totally different. You get, and you don't. The offside happens. It's 1-1, and 90th minute you concede a very foolish goal. I think it was just a very foolish goal. Yeah, it's very very foolish goal.
That's a low goal.
Oh no, because you had like 4 players marking a single player and forgetting to cover the back post. That was just a foolish goal too.
Spirit of Maguire.
Please, no Maguire. Maguire was even out at that time.
This is not about even Harry Maguire. See, I feel like even the Brighton match, you were lucky the score was 1-1 after the 90th minute.
Yeah.
Because if you remember, this guy, João Pedro, he was so mad on the day. On the day, he actually, I don't know what was happening to Casemiro, Kobe Mainoo. Even Mason Mount on the day.
Mason Mount had something, so they had to pull him off at half time.
The first half, you could see João Pedro just going through and then
going through the midfield. Yeah.
Billy Gilmore dominating your midfield.
No, not just Billy Gilmore, please. Exactly. I wanted you to add James Milner.
Why this player dominating the midfield of Kobe Mainoo, Casemiro, Mason Mount, and Bruno Fernandes?
No legs. That's why I realized United midfield has no legs, and regardless of how good Kobe Mainoo is, he's not a ground eater or whatever I'll call it, you get. And we all know Casemiro is past his prime. So, he's not done. He's just past his prime.
I'm not going to let that slide because, no, listen. If you're saying Cassie is done, what about Milner? Come on.
Milner is a ground eater.
If you're saying Casemiro is down or he's done, what about Milner? Milner has been done for years now.
No, he's never been done. See, what about Casemiro? He's done because last season we all saw him at United.
Me, this argument I don't agree because Milner has been done chair. Like Milner has been done chair if you tell me.
No, I believe one of the things about Mina is players around that age is controlling their minutes. If you can control Casemiro's minutes, forget. You will see that he's not past his prime.
Yeah, but I don't think
Casemiro is done.
No, you can control his minutes.
The guy is done.
You don't get what I'm saying? Right now, his problem is we feel like he can't cover the much ground he used to cover. So if you are controlling his minutes, if Casemiro is only playing 60 minutes every single game, or 50 minutes every single game, trust me, you will see him being very fruitful in that 15 minutes. It's like Modric. They are controlling Modric's minutes, you get. So when Modric comes in from the 68th minute, you can see his impact.
Let's call it speed.
Compare such players. What was Casemiro's strength at his prime? What was his strength?
It's tackling.
Exactly. And then by this time, he doesn't have it again. If you compare to someone like Modric, his strength was his passing. Passing does not have like a time limit. So that's why when I saw Kante at the Euros, I was like, wow. But this someone who we all thought was done. He went to Saudi, he came to the Euros, came to boss the midfield at the Euros. So with Casemiro, his strength was to just stop opponents' play. But now he can't do it again.
Well, with the United system too, Casemiro is not playing like a 6. It's more like an 8.
Not like an 8. I think it's more of a double 6.
We are saying, so no, they are not playing. I say Ole. Ten Hag is expecting you to join the attack and come back. Exactly. You get, so they are playing more like an 8. We don't have one sitting there and waiting for you, the attackers to bring the ball and clear. So that's why I say if the control is his minutes. If the control is minutes with the signing of Ugarte, if the control is minutes, trust me, you see Casemiro back to his prime.
So all this is hinging on the fact that Casemiro is actually a good player who is losing it now.
He's a good player, yeah.
My argument stems from the fact that Casemiro just profited from a good system from Madrid.
No.
That is seriously speaking.
That's lies.
No. That's what I think. That's what I believe. No. To be, you can't tell me that.
So what is Madrid's system? What is Madrid's system?
That's what I believe.
He was great in Porto before. He was great.
Don't tell me.
He was great in Porto. You see Casemiro in Brazil team. Casemiro is good in Brazil. What are you saying? You see Casemiro's first season in United. He was world class. What are you saying?
Bro, Casemiro Sha.
No.
Casemiro Sha.
That one
See, you as a United fan sitting here, you as a Chelsea fan sitting here, if we ask you, name your top 5 defensive midfielders, he might not make it.
Who?
Casemiro, he won.
All time. I'm talking about all time.
No, all time. Let's just use his era.
Our generation.
His era.
So who will be in the top 5?
Fabinho, Kante.
Oh,
yeah, I'll take Fabinho.
I have Casemiro.
Yes. You're joking, bro. You're joking, bro. On to the next. You're joking. Fabinho. Are you joking?
I have Casemiro.
Joking.
I'm joking.
Are you serious?
I'm very serious. Casemiro is not it.
They're both in the Brazilian team.
And who is playing ahead of you?
Who's on the bench?
Who's on the bench? Florentino Perez buy the entire football system. He buy everything.
You can't dispute his.
He was a very good player. No doubt about Casemiro's ability.
Anyway, you guys have your opinion.
Yeah,
he's a very good player.
Casemiro Sha.
He never shall. Listen to
End of story. Man, you just for ship and go Saudi then cash out.
We are not shipping right now. Won't cash out right now. I don't think we have we can sell him right now because we literally have Casemiro, Ugarte, Kobe Menu. Eriksen legs can't.
No. You just spoke about Gilmour in the United Brighton match, right? Now you see if Nana would attest, Gilmour's first 2 competitive matches, he played a lone 6. I still feel like you guys are limiting Kobe Menu and as to what he can do. Give him that role, let him express himself. No, and you wouldn't need Casemiro.
That's not his strength.
No.
That's a 6.
Yeah.
That's a 6, yeah.
That would be bad. That's not his strength, actually.
That guy
exposing
can control. No, it wouldn't be very bad. That would be very bad. It wouldn't be exposing. That guy can control the midfield very well.
Yes, he can.
But he can't be as a 6. Yeah, he can't be as a 6.
He can't do those things.
Come on.
But Gilmour from the onset was
very good.
Yeah, he was a 6.
He's always been good.
From your academy, he was a 6.
He's always been good as a DM.
Kobe Menu from the United Academy was playing 10, 8 wings. He's not a 6. He can't.
He's never a 6.
I believe the player trying to push right now is Toby Coyler. Yeah, he's trying to push him because he has the legs to play that role.
True.
But Kobe can't. If you just change his role, he will become a useless player. Sorry to use the word. So he can't. That will not be his strength.
But then, before we move from the United match, see, this guy, Rashford, he should be serious. I don't know how come people don't really bash that guy. It's always Sancho. It's always Bruno Fernandes. Even Bruno Fernandes is being bashed. But then Rashford, see, I don't know if he's suffering from whatever is wrong with that guy. See, you're a winger. Even a simple take on, it's difficult for this guy to do. Then let's be on the bench.
No,
you're on the 350,000 or 300,000 weekly.
Yeah.
And then you're checking out this shambolic performance. See, this is very bad for United.
I believe Rashford will come good. The season I just started. This is just week 2.
Jokes on you.
Go Rash. I believe in you, Rash. I believe in you, Rash. 100%.
Rashford is probably passing his prime. So you guys should. Oh no.
He has not even got into his prime, I guess.
He should be actually.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He should be. That's the age he should be right now. But I feel like the season is still early. This is just game 2. Why are you all brushing
this guy
aside?
from last year.
No, last year had a bad season last year. United had a bad season last year. Let's just forget.
Modric had a bad season last year.
No. Modric has always had a bad season.
He's a bad player.
So let's just give him.
See, you're contradicting yourself from the start. Like I said, Modric
You said he had one game. He said he had one.
No, he said Modric was good before Chelsea.
Before Chelsea.
You get it. So you're contradicting yourself.
Trust me,
before Chelsea.
Trust me.
He just had a bad.
Trust me. That's YouTube. Trust me.
He just had a bad year.
Trust me. A lot of us were not watching it when it was in Ukraine or when. Yeah, we literally did. We were not really watching this game, so we can't tell how good it was. So enough of the review, right? Let's go to previews. Yeah. Arsenal, Brighton, predictions.
Well, it's going to be a tough match, I feel. But I think Arsenal will edge it just by a bit. If anything, probably Brighton might pull a very, very big surprise, but Arsenal might edge it. Yeah.
With this game, Saturday morning, early kickoff.
Never back the early kickoff.
It's an early kickoff.
Yeah,
wow.
It is. 11:30 match Saturday.
Never
early kickoff.
And
I'm beginning to. I think
it's at the Emirates. So that'll be the advantage for Arsenal playing at home in front of your fans. But it's a Brighton team coming off from a win against United, and then a very good performance. Actually, a very good performance. But then I feel like Arsenal has the tools to edge past Brighton. Maybe a 2-1 win or a 3-1 win.
I do hope Kai Havertz gets a red card.
Why are you hating? This is hating.
Certified hater.
So I get, but I'm not really impressed with Brighton. To be fact, they won their first 2 games, but for some reason I'm not really that impressed with them. And I believe this might actually be an Arsenal win. But once again, you said it's an early kickoff. Early kickoffs are somehow, before you realize you're already losing. Before you realize it's full time. So
An early kickoff.
Next game, Chelsea, Crystal Palace.
Easy match
for Crystal Palace.
Chelsea, of course. What do you expect?
But I do feel Crystal Palace will actually win this game.
Yeah, in their dreams. Anyways, this match, Chelsea for Crystal Palace 0. Easy.
Correct scores, right?
Yeah, correct scores.
Okay.
4-0.
4-0, I'm not sure. We'll surely concede. Because there's Mateta, Odson Edouard. Is it still available?
Easy, yeah.
See, we'll concede.
Don't forget Watson.
Exactly. If we are actually still using Sanchez, see, against Wolves, the only good thing they did in the match was that long ball for the second goal.
Whether I like it or not, your coach likes it, and he's the coach. He likes him.
No,
he's his number one.
Does?
He said it.
So why did you bring Jorgensen?
But he said he likes him.
We had 7 keepers, and then you bought Jorgensen.
He's saying Sanchez will be in charge of the league games and Jorgensen might be conference leagues and the cup games. Yeah, so he likes him. So whether I like it or not, Sanchez there.
That's why we'll consider against Crystal Palace. So probably a 2-1 or a 3-1.
But Crystal Palace have not had the best start so far. I believe they've lost their first 2 games.
They didn't lose the last game.
Or they drew. The last game they lost.
They lost.
Yeah, against West Ham.
West Ham 2-0.
Yeah, they lost.
Yeah, sure.
So they've lost their first 2 games. So this might be a game.
In that man, they had chances to actually score.
Yeah. Heze hits the bar and those things, and Edison Edward was horrible. But I believe they might actually, but I don't see this as a game. And it might be one of the games that might just turn the season around for them because they're looking for that game just to...
Maybe their next game against whoever they're playing against.
Yeah.
Not this match.
Okay, because Oliver Glasner looks like a coach that might actually just want to put the upset. So next game, Newcastle versus Hotspurs. That seems like a cracker.
Yeah, that's a tough nut. Well, I would go for a draw.
Straight to Tottenham.
Oh, that's confident.
Yeah. Tottenham seems like they're playing very, very good. Like,
you see, last season, what was actually affecting Tottenham was their highline thing that they were playing under this coach. And then if you watch their first 2 matches, they've cut the supplies from the opponent's midfield into their box.
Okay.
So then the only option you have is to go wide before you come into that box. And that would be difficult for Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle
tries on wing plays.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even though we know Newcastle has those wing plays, but then they actually block whatever channel that you have.
They have a certain player, you keep forgetting.
Almiron.
Or he's no longer there.
Or Isak.
Murphy.
That guy.
I hate that guy. That guy will be on the bench the entire season, beat Chelsea and score 2. Easy. Have them game overs. I hate
Murphy and then Almiron.
Yeah,
I hated those guys. Against Chelsea.
Come on.
So let's know. I believe in my Tottenham is more favorable, but we are forgetting something. St. James Park. That's literally a tough place to win, especially for Spurs. So I believe it might actually be a draw.
The match I watched last week, Tottenham's match I watched last week, I doubt Newcastle can actually match Tottenham in this game. I really doubt. Even if anything, maybe a draw, that would be their best.
Okay.
As Newcastle, that would be their best.
Okay, so West Ham, Man City.
Now, this might come as a surprise, but I'm rooting for West Ham. I'm really rooting.
It's not a surprise you're rooting for West Ham.
Yeah, exactly.
Why? Because I'm a hater. Well, but I am rooting for West Ham because I feel like this season they have something they didn't have last season.
Which was what?
In number 9.
No, in number 9. It's just that generally there was this let's not attack. Let's just stay
with David Moyes.
Yeah, with Moyes. Yeah. But with your new coach, Lopetegui, I feel like they are more daring. And that's what they were lacking because last season they had the players to do that. They had Kudus, they had Paqueta, they had Bowen that could just attack. Yeah, attack.
Forget about that guy. It's not serious.
So they find their way through. Yeah, so with that, I feel like they can actually break City down because with City's last 2 games, even though City is City, I mean, they scored us, but I mean, let's be honest, they were lucky.
But can we check their head-to-head? I feel like the head-to-head is terrible in favor of West Ham. Yeah, I mean, they keep giving them. They keep giving them. I believe. So me, I feel it's a City win straight up, regardless of how they might play, how West Ham might attack.
I feel like West Ham actually dominates this game. I really feel like they will dominate this game because if you watch City against Chelsea, they're very relaxed. They will allow you to play whatever you want to play. Feel like you're on top of the world. You're playing the ball. And if they get you,
that's it.
They have a Haaland who actually scored 3 out of 4 chances. So if you have this kind of strikers in your team, I feel like you like to win every match. So with Haaland, they'll win this match. They'll win this match.
So I believe it's a win. So Brentford, Southampton.
Southampton.
Are they going back?
They're going back.
Yeah. They don't have it. They don't have
They are
it.
going back.
Yeah,
They are going back. They are going
Yeah,
back. So this one straight win. Brentford.
Brentford.
Straight with Brentford. We don't have to talk too long. Everton, Bournemouth.
Everton, disappointing team.
Yeah, they've been disappointing this season.
Very disappointing.
But I feel I just believe this is the time they should go.
They should.
Yeah, because
They
they
should.
for the
Like
past 2
years.
seasons they've been
Lampard
trying.
came to save them
Yeah, they've been
last
trying.
2
They've been
years.
trying.
No,
Last year was
they have
Sean
to-
Dyche. But right now I feel like this is it.
You know, they would have to go, but then these 3 teams that came from Championship, I feel like they will go back.
They will go back.
feel like-
Southampton, Leicester,
Leicester,
Ipswich. Are you sure Leicester will go back?
So,
Leicester might, to me, feels like a team that might stay.
they played Fulham last week.
Yeah,
That's the one that lost.
they lost. Yeah.
See, they'll go back.
Okay.
Let's not go back.
So, Bournemouth, Semenyo. Bournemouth win. Antoine Semenyo.
Bournemouth.
So, Ipswich, Fulham. Why are you laughing? Like, you're laughing at the coach that could probably be your coach right now.
Come to think of it.
It's my board. But anyways.
But I don't think he's the board. I feel like he doesn't have the players to play what he wants. Because there's a standard between the championship and the EPL. And what they could do in the championship, if you do that in the EPL, you get punished.
Sure.
Look at the goals they considered against City, for example. It was just childish goals to give away,
6
like
minutes.
rookie kind of goals to give. But I believe this game they might actually win against Fulham. I'm pitching an Ipswich win actually.
Against Fulham.
Yes, I believe they win.
Fulham with this guy, this guy from Arsenal, Smith Rowe. Emil Smith Rowe.
Yeah, I think they might.
Fulham with Pereira.
Andres Pereira.
Oh, bro.
When you start mentioning the names, I'm tempted to change my predictions, but
They have this guy in their post,
Leno. But they will.
Stop it.
I'm giving Ipswich a win. Yeah,
Calvin Bassey's Fulham.
I'm giving Ipswich a win, regardless of.
With this one, I'm very neutral. I don't care what
Robinson's
happens.
Fulham.
I just want an
Stop this.
entertaining game. That's all.
Stop this.
Leicester, Aston Villa.
That guy is sharp.
Robinson.
Yeah, he's a very good player.
What are you saying?
He's a very good player. And he just needs a bigger team for you to see his abilities. He's a very good player. Leicester, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa straight win.
Aston Villa straight win. Straight up. Aston Villa
There's
straight
no
win.
chance for Leicester
Draw.
City. Wow.
Vardy go. Ndidi. You keep forgetting you have a Ghanaian there. Fatal, Issa.
So, bro, we are
An assist or a goal.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
never
yeah.
can tell.
Yeah, very well.
But it's Aston Villa though. Aston Villa team looks
Villa.
set.
No.
As long as they take their chances.
They have no chance.
Yeah.
But then this match, this guy should be serious in this match.
Oli Watkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the match against Arsenal? It was
I believe it's like hung over from the Euros or something.
maybe he's tired.
Yeah. Nottingham Forest Wolves.
Forest.
Forest.
Wow.
Yeah, Forest. I'll
He's picking that because you smashed Wolves. If you have forgotten, EPL is a league where you can get walloped this season and the next season you're beating the top two.
yeah, but I feel like Forest this time around look more or feel more organized than they were the previous
Yeah,
year.
that's true. No.
That's true.
Yeah, I feel like
so-
Nuno has done a very good work.
Yeah, so true, it will be a tough match for Nottingham, and obviously, or any other day, I'd pick Wolves over Nottingham, but this time around, something feels different.
Yeah.
I'll just go for Nottingham.
And they are playing home.
Yeah, but then the match against Chelsea, the first half, Wolves played very well. They played very well. And if they are taking that same form into this match, the best for Nottingham will be a draw.
Yeah, it could
Not the
actually
best
be
for
a draw.
Nottingham. Because I see either fine margins win or the Wolves.
I believe they want to bounce back, and that might be in their favor.
They will.
Yeah, because Nottingham Forest, they are coming off a win and they want to build on that. But Wolves,
Coming for
a wounded wolf. A wounded wolf. What you So just imagine.
that's true.
So it is going to be something. So let's go to the final one.
The big game.
The big game of the weekend. Drum roll, please. Man United versus Liverpool. Old Trafford. Predictions.
5-0 loading.
5-0 loading. So when you say 5-0, United is playing home. So United 5, Liverpool 0.
0-5.
0?
0-5.
Are you serious?
Of course.
Liverpool cannot win that game. There's no way Liverpool beats United at Trafford.
See, don't talk as a United fan.
I'm being serious. Like, having watched the last 2 games of Liverpool, even the preseason game we had with them, and I believe Liverpool they are waiting on that counter, right? That's how they score most of their goals now, on that counter. And United, so far, we've been deceptible. We've been, is it deceptible? No. Susceptible, right?
Okay.
To counters. Well, when you give us fast break, there are a lot of spaces there. But on a good game, looking at the way we have, like, a lot of the players are now more comfortable controlling games, passing around, creating chances. We just have an issue finishing up chances. If we could actually finish our chances against Liverpool before they realize we are leading, and I believe if we are leading 2-0, 3-0, they can't hit us on the counter again because we'll control the game. Whoever scores the first goal has an advantage because if we score first, we'll just control the game and we'll make Liverpool play a style of football they don't want to play, which is, okay, you two, we wouldn't attack you. We wouldn't give you spaces. So you play the ball, you get. And you should also not forget, United is also a very good counter-attacking side. So if you put that in perspective, we might actually win this game. We would win this game. I'm going for a 2-1 win.
I don't think United will win this game because honestly, about United, their defense is very good. Let's not lie to you. Their defense has been very, very, very good.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm not. Okay. Watch the first match against Fulham. The one you won Fulham. Mm-hmm. If you check Mazraoui, Maguire, Dalot, Martinez, they actually played very well. They were able to defend very well. Yeah. Even against Brighton, they defended very, very well. Yeah. The only issue I have with United is their midfield. Yeah. The midfield of Casemiro, Kobe is not working. Yeah. And then their attack too. Their attack is not playing badly, but the finishing is a problem.
That's a problem.
United. Yeah. But they're also okay. Now with Liverpool, they'll dominate your midfield. Yeah. So that will be where you have an issue. Yeah. Because if you watch last night against Brentford, so was like it was everyone on the pitch. Yeah. And if you have a player like this coming into this game with this kind of form, you dominate your midfield, create a chance for Salah, Jota,
and
Salah
already.
They'll punish you. Yeah. So per this analysis, it's either a 3-win at least for Liverpool.
3-0 win.
3-0 win at least for Liverpool.
Okay. Right. Of pure banter and hatred for United, 7-0. But I mean, being logical about it, I try to analyze the game and all that. It's true. I mean, both Prince and Nana have said very true things. The thing is, right now with current United, they're also a bit volatile, so you don't know what they're going to do. Yeah. You understand? And they are trying to also build something. Now, it's very obvious that because of what they're trying to build, they leave spaces in behind. And then that's Mo Salah's bread and butter. Now, exactly, yeah. It's just one mistake or consecutive mistakes from it's been a very, very disgraceful match. And it's also a day where everything works for United, for them to pressure Liverpool enough to score them. Because right now, let's be honest, Liverpool is living based off Klopp's aura. Yeah. They've still not shown anything showing that and Slot is really doing something well. Because their last matches I watched, I don't think they really, really did something that spoke, okay, this is Slot's style of play. No. They are all still playing off what Klopp taught them. Now, as to if that's going to continue, we don't know. Because right now, Mo Salah is getting to the point where, to me personally, I feel like he's going to start taking his time on ball and then try to, work the team, try to be there for the team. Now, that will work against him because that's not Mo Salah. Yeah. Mo Salah is running behind.
Direct.
Very direct. Let's just go straight. You understand? So, yeah, it's a topsy-tipsy, it's a tipsy-topsy, anyhow you put it. Yeah. It's a game. It's a game. I'll be there to watch it because if Liverpool loses, banter. If Man U loses, banter. It's a
But
win for me.
forget about it. United is winning. We're winning straight.
But honestly, aside the banter, there's no way United is winning this match of Old Trafford.
We are winning. No long talk. Forget what Nana is saying. United is winning. Glory, Man United. 3-0, 2-1. We are winning. But I still believe it's a 2-1. So let's move straight let's go to France. And I believe there are two exciting games in France that I believe we should talk about. PSG. So Leo is playing PSG, and we are having Toulouse playing Marseille. So let's start with Toulouse Marseille. Roberto De Zerbi, Marseille. They have 4 points so far. 1-1, draw 1. What do you think?
I heard they sold out their stadium their last game.
Yeah, they sold out. Yeah.
They are really taking a liking to him. I hope he really does. Well, because I hate that guy too.
He's like he hates everybody.
Yeah, certified hater. I hate that guy because he made it seem as though when he was at Brighton that we were in competition with them. That ticked me off so much, and I was really glad they ended up sacking him because
Lana was mutual.
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say.
They can't sack De Zerbi because he had a very good season for them.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. We all keep sitting here saying,
"Oh, he was not sacked. He was not sacked."
My truth is, he was sacked. That is what I need to hate him. But then again, we can't take away the fact that he's a good coach.
Yeah, he's a very good coach.
Yeah, so I'll give the win to myself.
Yeah, because this guy is like hot form, Mason Greenwood.
Hey, Greenwood, free my boy. Free my boy.
In the first half.
Yeah, 2 goals in the first game. 2 games in the first game. I think 2 goals, 2 assists.
Exactly.
And the second game, a goal. Yeah, so he's in hot form. And I believe they are going to win this game because they seem like a team that might actually give PSG a little bit of contest because he's building a team and he's still signing some good players. And the match they drew 2-2, they would have actually won that game in the first half. They would have been leading like 3-0 in the first half. Why he spot a lot of chances? So yeah.
It was like even last year they were actually playing very well before they brought in De Zerbi this year. So I feel like they're just building on.
They're just building on last season. And just bringing some few good players.
And the addition of Mason Greenwood is an upgrade. That guy is a baller. Like forget about whatever it is. He's a baller.
He's a very good player, and we have Harrit supporting them. Like the team is poised for great things. It's poised for great things. Hopefully, they give PSG a run for their money. Next game is Lille versus PSG. So, what do you think? 6-0, 7-0, 5-1, or 5-1? We all know PSG is winning, right? PSG straight win. David seemed like he is going for Lille.
Not that I'm going for Lille, but. PSG after Mbappe.
No, the ones this last week.
Yeah, they feel more balanced now, actually.
No star.
There's no star.
Exactly.
Bakola is.
Let's see.
They're all playing very well.
Let's see, but I'm still not convinced.
No.
PSG, you know why?
But Lille, we can't disagree. Lille have a very good team too.
You see, that's the thing.
They have a very good team. Of course.
It's against maybe a Lyon. Or
please don't mention Lyon.
Monaco.
They are trash. They are trash this season so far.
Yeah, true. Fact. But if it's against those teams, at least fine. But against PSG, no, they have no chance of winning.
So PSG win. So we are going to let's go straight to the German league. German league. Why are you laughing?
Leverkusen again.
Bayern Leverkusen versus RB Leipzig. No late go this week, hopefully. Please, no more late goes. No more late goes.
I don't know how they do that thing.
It's juju.
Because
you know juju. Juju is black magic.
You can't tell me it was 2-2 at the 90th minute. To me, I was like, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Then last minute penalty.
And the funny thing is, he scores the penalty and scores the rebound.
What is this?
It's black magic.
I mean,
this is what this guy is doing.
This is we're just hoping every match against Leverkusen. I mean, I'm actually a big fan of theirs. Yeah, right. But I don't like what they are doing.
Do you know something? I think this is a game they lose.
Well, I hope they lose
at home.
Yeah, I think it's a game they lose.
I hope they lose. Because they need a reality check. Because if they
let's see, they are playing this 4-2-2-2 formation. It's crazy right now.
Well,
Sesko Openda, then you have Xavi Simons. I just believe this is a game they lose.
That guy, they ball.
I don't see Leverkusen missing this.
No, I think this is the game they lose.
Well, yeah.
Because-
I'm rooting for Leipzig because of Jabusem.
They didn't lose a game the whole of last season, and this season they've not lost their first two games, but it has been very close.
It's always been close for Leverkusen.
That's the problem.
And I think
That's where the problem
right
is.
now it's
For
over.
Leverkusen.
They are losing against this
No,
week.
because
Trust
the form of Florian Wirtz. See,
I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, Flyer. Yeah.
you don't forget about who?
I forgot
star
about
boy.
it.
I'm
Don't
also
forget
thinking
about
about my
the
star boy.
boy.
I'm also thinking about my star boy.
My star boy, Xavi Simons.
Xavi Simons, yeah.
That guy is
Xavi
a
Simons.
footballer, man.
Yeah. So Dortmund, Werder Bremen.
Oh.
Dortmund straight win.
Werder Bremen win.
Oh.
Dortmund, I don't really see anything Dortmund is doing, to be frank. I don't really rate Dortmund. It's not, I might not be a hater of Dortmund because I like the whole idea of the yellow wall and thing. I just believe they are not there.
You see, they've always been more of like a selling club.
Yeah, they've
They've never had like a project to actually be winning trophies and all those stuff. They want to bring in the small boys, sell them for big money.
They also did Christopher, and they also did Mukoko. They sold Mukoko too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I still see Dortmund winning this match. I still see Dortmund winning.
Okay, to me, I think it's a Werder Bremen win. So Bayern versus Freiburg. Freiburg.
Go.
Bayern straight win. Don't mind this.
I think a draw is likely.
draw.
But
Really?
I don't really see what's this company doing so far.
See,
Are they playing their best kind of football?
The last match, it was more of inshallah.
And vibes.
The last match was more of inshallah.
No,
because I don't know how
There have been if you're being honest, right? Bayern's last, I think, 2 trophies before Leverkusen won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think they were convincing
enough
throughout
Yeah,
the
true.
season.
That's true.
That is Bayern now, if you're being honest. They are probably going to rebuild again, don't get me wrong. They are with Musiala in there, probably going to handle them their next project. But like, that is Bayern right now. And you can't tell me that because of that, because they are always edging it or something, they'll lose. Nah, Bayern is still Bayern. They win against Freiburg.
I don't think they'll win against Freiburg. Draw game.
Well, I mean, if they actually do draw something,
Okay,
I owe you guys lunch.
okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
Freiburg.
Yeah.
This one.
Straight
I think
draw. If you
Bayern
don't take
win.
time, Freiburg will even
Bayern
win. So
win.
we need more.
Party Bayern win for a year.
Don't
Party Bayern
continue.
win for
We
a
didn't
year.
promise anything. So straight to the Italian Serie A, and I think let's go straight to Lazio AC Milan. Lazio AC Milan. AC Milan has been horrible so far this season. I think they've lost their 2 games. They've lost 2 games, right? Or they lost one.
I think they won the last.
The last game they won. No, they lost the last game. I don't. Yeah, so far. So what do you think about this game? Lazio AC Milan.
They'll bounce back in this game.
You think so?
Yeah, Milan will bounce back.
I don't think Lazio has enough, but
Exactly.
it's also Milan, I don't know, shitting the bed again. So, let's look forward. Again, as a neutral to this, I'm hoping for an entertaining match. That's all.
I'm not neutral. I have Pulisic in there. I have Loftus-Cheek in there.
Yeah,
I have
Loftus-Cheek.
Leao in there. Yo.
Stamori there.
I think he got injured.
I think he got injured. Yeah, because I've not been.
Or a card. Yeah.
But they lost their last game. Their last game against Parma,
Oh, okay.
and they drew their first game, so they just have a point. Yeah. So they
they'll bounce back in this.
on the AC Milan, the Parma and the Torino game, their first game, it was a Morata 9 minutes go, I think, that rescued the points for them. Exactly, it was a Morata.
Because
They even
I think
have
they were
Morata.
2-0 down.
Yeah, they were
at
2-0 down.
halftime.
Yes,
Yeah,
and
that's true,
and,
that's
and they
true.
pulled out one. So I don't believe. I feel they've not been that great this season, but
Yeah,
hopefully,
then they'll bounce back.
yeah. So the next game is Napoli Parma. Napoli
Straight win.
without the Victor Osimhen.
Oh, Antonio Conte. He do it,
Are you sure?
of course.
Yeah, that guy's very pragmatic.
I know it's very but
He's winning the league this season. Actually,
He's-
he's winning the league.
no, I don't think he's winning the league.
Napoli.
He's not winning the league.
Okay.
They are very pragmatic. And my only problem I have with them is, will that pragmatism affect the likes of Kvaratskhelia and they bring Lukaku. Lukaku tries on that.
That.
Yeah, Lukaku tries on that. But Kvaratskhelia, Politano, and you have David Neres. Those players are players that might not thrive on that. Scott McTominay thrives on that.
Exactly.
He thrives on pragmatism. That's his biggest strength. But it's true with Scott McTominay and Lukaku coming in.
That's what they want.
They are building a very solid team. Yeah.
When they're bringing in your more.
Yeah, they're building a very solid team. But Juve, AC Milan, the next one.
AC Milan.
AS Roma, sorry. Juve, AS Roma.
AS Roma hasn't been great this season.
This is just straight Juve.
It hasn't been
because
great at all.
this guy is doing a wonderful job. Thiago Motta. It's crazy with the young players he's bringing. He did the same thing at Bologna last season, and we all thought it was fluke. But it's just crazy what he's doing with Juve right now.
So then straight to Juventus.
Well, Dybala is there though. Let's not forget Dybala.
Still straight to injury.
It's not about the individual players that you mentioned for AS Roma. I feel like it's a team that Juventus is building. I'm not sure AS Roma has a team to stand this Juventus team currently. Currently, I don't think they have a team to stand Juventus. So
and if anything, for this season, justice for my boss. No, my boss.
Jose Mourinho.
Justice for my boss.
It's true though. It's true. And Dybala just declined moving to Saudi Arabia. So hopefully that will give the team some kind of morale and they can actually pick the win. So the last game, I think the cracker in the Italian Serie A is Inter Milan versus Atlanta. What do you think? What do you think, David?
This is tricky.
It's how?
It's tricky because that Serie A league, no matter who you are, what kind of form you're on, you can still get done. It's almost similar to the EPL, but I'd give it to Inter Milan.
This Inter Milan team does not look like a team
that could go
that will go down.
That will go down. That's why I was shocked at the fact you said Napoli is winning.
No, they will win.
Because Inter Milan looks like they might actually retain
they look like a team not retain, but then they might actually compete for it.
Okay.
But not retain the title.
I think they will.
Antonio Conte.
Yeah, you keep forgetting they have Lautaro Martinez.
Oh.
They have a Turan.
Last season they were great. Honestly, like no doubt.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually rooting for Lautaro for the Ballon d'Or. Okay. I've always rooted for Lautaro this season for Ballon d'Or because he's done very great things. But then I think this season, they'll get to a point where they actually slip off the title race. Yeah. Then they'll just edge past them.
Okay, we can agree to disagree because I feel like Inter will actually retain the title. And against Atlanta, against Atlanta, it will be a very difficult game. But you definitely. So let's go to the last on our list, right? Spain. We're going to the Spanish La Liga, and let's go straight. Real Madrid, Real Betis.
Madrid win.
Madrid straight win.
I would have said Madrid straight win before the season.
Yeah,
I would have. But then look at the matches that they've played so far. I'm not convinced.
At all. Yeah, I'm also not.
That front three of Rodrigo, Mbappe, Vinicius. There's no Bellingham. He's out in there.
Yeah, he's out in there.
That front three has not convinced me at all. Even the last one that they won 3. I think the goals came in late.
Exactly. When Brian Diaz and Hendrick.
So I don't know. I feel like this guy still wants to play the left. Mbappe.
Kylian, he wants to move from there.
So if you watch
he's an inside forward.
The first match, and they thought they were
like,
I'm like, what is this? But in the last match, it was very limited. Yeah. But then still, they actually shifted to that left. So I feel like they need time to create that telepathy between them. Yeah. That's when the machine actually starts. But for now, but then maybe a very slim win for Madrid. A very slim
you guys never learn. You guys never learn. It is Real Madrid. Just one eyebrow raise and then they are done. See, you boys just I saw a tweet on Twitter actually funny. X. I saw here. So it says Madrid has already done their seasonal sacrifice by Camavinga getting injured. And I was like, yeah, it's true. Every season, one player has to get injured. One injured player, like a very long-term injury player, then, you know that they either win the league, the UCL, or both.
Well, Also, I've not been convinced with the way they play, but again, it's Madrid. They can play. They might not play the best of football and just win. Madrid just know how to win. That's just it. They know how to win, even when they are great or not great. For it. Yeah, exactly. They are just built for great things. So I believe Madrid win. Madrid win. Might be slim, but Madrid win. Yeah. Atletico Bilbao versus Atletico Madrid.
Yeah. So right now, Atletico Madrid has two of Chelsea players very dear to my heart.
Great players.
Yeah.
Great.
Hey, Gallagher.
Conor Gallagher and Azpilicueta.
Caesar.
They both have the dogs in them. And because of that, Atletico Madrid straight win. I mean, and Nico Williams, Atletico Madrid straight win.
I believe Atletico Bilbao is winning this game.
Oh.
Yeah, home. Atletico Bilbao home. Home with the Iñaki brothers.
Even the last match for Atletico Madrid, they didn't really click that much, but they won 3-0. That was the most important thing of the day. But I feel like this match, Julian Alvarez, Conor Gallagher, I think he will still be on the bench. I'm sure Gallagher will still be on the bench in the coming second half or something. But Julian Alvarez and then Griezmann will actually click in this match. And then at least 3 goals and assists from these people, from these two. So this match is like done and dusted. Yeah, we are in about 4-2 or 4-1.
I disagree. I disagree.
Oh.
I disagree. I believe this is the game.
The Gallagher effect.
He's just getting yellow cards. And I believe Gallagher has gone to the perfect team for him.
Yeah.
With the way he likes tackles, he has met the manager that would actually be like, yo, my boy, I love you so much.
A match made in heaven.
Gallagher, Simoni.
See, perfect match. Okay.
For Gallagher. So before we actually round off right now, and since this is the first preview and review we are doing for the season, I would like predictions for who is winning the league, the various leagues. Just who is winning the league. I don't want the second or the third. Just who's winning the league. Let's start. EPL, England, who is winning the league? David, your prediction, straight up.
Regardless of all that I said, England, Chelsea is winning.
Nana, who is winning?
I hate to say it as Arsenal.
I hate to say this, but United is winning the league.
Jokes on you, bro.
France, who's winning the league? France.
Yes.
PSG, absolutely. 100% PSG. Marcel might actually put up a show, but it's PSG. Germany.
Leverkusen again.
Bayern
out.
Bayern for me.
Bayern out. Company is out.
I'd actually pick Dortmund.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like all they need is some consistency and then just be there for the final moments.
Italy.
Napoli.
Juve.
Antonio Conte.
Inter. Absolutely Inter for me. 100% Inter for me. Spain.
Barcelona.
Real Madrid.
Atletico Madrid.
Oh, yes, actually.
It's two things.
Yeah.
Per the ball they're playing, I feel like the team to win it is Barcelona.
Yeah, that's true.
Atletico Madrid wins the league, but then I feel like the team to win
set for Barca.
You know, all these years, right? We have to commend Atletico Madrid for always
being there. Yeah,
always being there. Now it's up to those two to mess up, Madrid and Barca. But I do feel like with Alvarez at Atletico now, Gallagher and Solo, and all the new signings.
I feel like still is in the team.
Oh, okay. I feel like they still have a slight edge, and they are the masters of consistency sometimes.
Yeah.
They should just remain consistent, and then they might actually just.
Mind you, they won the league 3 years ago.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So it's
not like it's been that long.
They are always there. They are always there.
Portugal. Who's winning in Portugal?
Benfica wins it.
View?
Nah, pick
Don't mention.
Sporting Lisbon.
Gucharest.
Sporting Lisbon. Straight up. Sporting.
Lisbon was good. They won last year. Yeah.
Maria wins this for me. At least A farewell trophy.
Football is not like that.
Football is not like that. Football is not like that.
A farewell trophy for Di Maria for today.
The last one, Turkey.
Hey, Jose Mourinho. Whatever it is. Whatever it is.
What's he going to call himself after this?
I am.
Bro. He said,
I am. Okay, everyone. Thank you for listening to this episode. Catch you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Out.